Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Sunil Singh. Today I have Moto G4 Plus with me and we're gonna review that and see how good that phone is. Watch it. We have here Moto G4 Plus. Now this phone is top of the line G series available right now. Apart from this, we have two more models. One is Moto G4 and then the other one is Moto G4 Play. Full body is made of plastic like before, but metallic finish to give it a nice aesthetic look. The phone feels sturdy in hand and the build quality is really good. The phone has grown in dimensions and now it's a little bit bigger in size, but it is also at the same time thinner compared to last generation Moto Gs. It do have a dual SIM. Back of the phone features a camera and a signature Moto dimple. Underneath the back cover, there is a slot for micro SD and dual SIM card slot. And you have battery which is not removable, so you cannot swap the battery. At the top, we have this 3.5mm headphone jack. At the bottom, we have micro USB for charging and transferring the data. Left side is blank, it's clean. On the right, we have power button and volume up and down keys. We have only one speaker on this phone. It's a front facing speaker and it's integrated with earpiece. Sound is good, it's distortion free, but it's not amazing, I'll say. It is just decent. Fingerprint sensor on this phone works really well. It's a lag free sensor and it really impressed me. The screen on this phone has grown in size and it's now features 5.5-inch IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen which has a 401 dpi pixel density, and the top of the screen is now Gorilla Glass 3 for the added safety and traction. The phone comes in 3 specs: 16GB storage with 2GB of RAM, 32GB storage with 3GB of RAM, and 64GB of storage with 4GB of RAM. Today we have a 32GB of storage with 3GB of RAM variant. The phone runs on Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow and it is planned to upgrade on Android N or Android 7. The chipset on this phone is Qualcomm Snapdragon 617, which has a 8-core or octa-core processor, and it has a Adreno 405 as a graphics processing unit. You can expand the storage up to 256GB via micro SD card. The primary or back camera on this phone is 16 megapixel with f value of 2.0. It has a laser autofocus for quick focusing and face detection, dual tone LED, and of course geotagging and panorama, HDR, all those features. It records video at 1080p 30 frames per second, 720p at 30 frames per second, and 540p at 120 frames per second, which is basically for slow motion videos. The secondary camera is 5 megapixel f2.2 and it has auto HDR and it's a wide angle camera. Overall, I'm very delighted by the primary camera on this phone. It's easily one of the best available in this segment. Front facing camera is also good, but there are scopes for improvement in this camera. Low light photography, again as I expected, is not very good and you can see some grains coming up in low lights, but again that is acceptable at this price point in this segment. The audio quality via speaker is not that great, it's decent, but then sound output via 3.5mm jack is really good. If you have a decent pair of earphones, you can really enjoy the music on this phone. The phone comes with standard Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.1. It has a fingerprint, accelerometer, cryo and proximity sensors. And we have a non-removable 3000 mAh battery as we saw it earlier. In my testing, I found the phone fully charged from 0% in 1.5 hours. So it's a decent time. So recharging a phone won't be an issue either. The software experience in this phone is, as I said, very close to stock Android, which to my taste is very good thing. It has no bloatware except few Moto applications, which again are much appreciated and are handy tools. So we have Moto's applications like launching of camera with twist of the wrist, flipping of phone for simultaneous notifications, and chopping of phones for flashlight. Apart from this, the phone is simple, clean and pure stock Android experience. If you'll ask me about the cons of phone, one major thing is you can't just tap and connect to Bluetooth speakers or any other multimedia devices, which is big minus point for me. Plus, you can't use it on Android Page, although it's not widely available, but still for the future proof sake, it's missing. And one thing I would like to bring on, that this phone do have some heating tendency. If you use your camera extensively, the phone tends to heat up quite a bit, and as per my observations, the phone normally reaches around 42 to 43 degrees Celsius of temperature. And if you are a heavy gamer, again you are likely to experience some heating issues. Although it's normal, it's not any defect with the phone, it's just fine. But again, it's not a big deal breaker in this segment or at this price point, and I would highly recommend this phone if you're looking for a phone under 15,000 rupees in Indian market. I'm using Jio SIM on this phone. So guys, the Jio SIM is working perfectly in this phone, and I'm getting anything between 10 to 16 Mbps of download speed on average. The voice quality on calls are great. Of course, there are some problems while connecting to other network phone numbers like Idea, Vodafone, Airtel, but as I guess that's the problem with network providers, and we hope that the issue will be resolved soon and all these rival companies will start giving Reliance Jio more interconnect for better user experience. And that's it for now guys. I'll see you later. Till then, enjoy, live your life. Adios.